everyone. Last week, we solved linear equations involving one variable on just one side of the equation. What if the equation has a variable on both sides? So how do we solve a variable with a variable on both sides of the equation? Example, we have this linear equation 6x minus 5 is equal to 3x plus 10. Notice that both sides of the equation has a variable x, and on the right side it also has a variable x. How do we get the value of that variable? In solved equations of this type, we need to apply our knowledge on like terms. So we first combine like terms, 6x and 3x. How do we combine these like terms? We need to transpose 3x on the left side of the equation. So if we transpose 3x to the left side, it will become negative 3x. Likewise, we transpose negative 5 to the right side of the equation, that becomes positive 5. So we now have 6x minus 3x is equal to 10 plus 5. Now we simplify. 6x minus 3x is equal to 3x, and then we add 10 and 5, that is equal to 15. To remove the numerical coefficient beside x, we need to divide the both sides of the equation by 3. So we divide both sides by 3. So we cancel 3 and 3 because 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So what's left with us is x is equal to 5. Now the value of x in the first equation is 5. For the next example, 3x minus 10 is equal to 5x plus 2. Again, we combine like terms. On the left side, we are to combine terms with the variable x. So we transpose 5x to the left side, that will become negative 5x. So on the left side of the equation, we have 3x minus 5x, while on the right side, we transpose negative 10, so that will become positive 10. So on the right side of the equation, we have 2 plus 10. We now simplify. 3x minus 5x is equal to negative 2x, and 2 plus 10 is equal to 5. Now we divide both sides of the equation by negative 2. So we cancel negative 2. So x is equal to 12 divided by negative 2 is equal to negative 6. On the second example, the value of x is negative 6. For the third example, we have the 6 times the quantity x minus 2 is equal to 2 times the quantity of x plus 4. We first remove the grouping symbols on the left side by distributing 6 to x. So 6 times x is equal to 6x, and 6 times negative 2 is equal to negative 12. On the right side, we distribute 2 to x, so that will become 2x. We also distribute 2 to 4, and that is 8. Now, we combine like terms. We transpose 2x on the left side, so that will become negative 2x. So 6x minus, so on the left side, we now have 6x minus 2x. And also on the left side, we transpose negative 12. That will become positive 12. So that will become 8 plus 12. We now simplify. 6x minus 2x is equal to 4x, and 8 plus 12 is equal to 20. Now have 4x is equal to 20, and then we divide both sides by 4. So we cancel 4 and 4. So x now is equal to 5. Next, we solve equations involving ratios and proportion. Proportion expresses that two ratios are equal. So what if the equation involves a proportion? How do we get the value of that variable? So for the first example, x over 4 is equal to 35 over 28. So what we are going to do with this example is to get the value of this variable x. So to solve equations involving proportions, we use the cross multiplication. So we cross multiply x times 28 is 28x, and 35 times. And we also multiply 35 and 4. Again, we simply use cross multiplication. So 28x is equal to 140. Now to remove the numerical coefficient beside x, we divide both sides by 28. X now is equal to 5. For the next example, x plus 4 over 10 is equal to 3/5. Again, we cross multiply x times 4, x plus 4 times 5, and 3 times 10. So our new equation now is 5 times x plus 4 is equal to 3 times 10. So we simplify, or we distribute 5 to x, so that will become 5x. We also distribute 5 to 4, that is 20. So 5x plus 20 is equal to 30. Now we combine like terms, that is to transpose positive 20 on the right side of the equation, that will become negative 20. So 30 minus 20 is equal to 10. With the equation 5x is equal to 10, we divide both sides by 5. So x now is equal to 2. Next, we solve literal equations. Literal equations expresses relationships among variables. We have this example of literal equations. The formula for area of a rectangle, so A is equal to 2L plus 2W. Another, y is equal to mx plus b, x plus y plus z is equal to xyz, and e is equal to mc squared. Notice that there are relationships among the variables. So in the first equation, a is equal to 2l plus 2w, we can solve for the value of l or the value of y. That is now the value of our x. So on one side of the equation, x must only remain. Another example, x plus 5 minus y is equal to 21. If we are asked to solve for the value of x, we need to transpose the terms 5 and negative y on the other side of the equation. So if we transpose positive 5, it will become negative 5. And also if we transpose negative y, it will become positive y. So our new equation now is x is equal to 21 minus 5 plus y. We now simplify like terms, so 21 minus 5 is equal to 16. Our equation now is x is equal to 16 plus y. Another example, y is equal to mx plus b. If we are asked to solve for the value of x, we first need to transpose positive b on the left side. That will become negative b. Next, we also remove what's beside x, and that is m. And to do that, we need to divide both sides of the equation by m. So we cancel m and m. What's now left on the right side is x. So x now is equal to y minus b divided by m.